The top spy codenamed Martian has just checked into the hotel. He immediately takes out a reflective mirror to inspect every corner of the room. Sure enough, he finds a bug in the kitchen. However, Martian doesn't intend to remove it directly, as he knows it's his superiors monitoring him. Martian deliberately turns the music up to the maximum volume, then boils a kettle of water, accidentally pointing the spout at the bug. He thinks he's done it perfectly, but turning around, he discovers another bug in the chandelier. Even in the cracks of the sculpture, a mini device has been stuffed in. It seems the CIA's trust in him is very low. After all, Martian has just spent 6 years undercover in Ethiopia, and no one can guarantee he hasn't turned. Soon after, his boss assigns Martian his first task after returning home, to train a new spy who will be sent to Iran. This girl has excelled in all evaluations, but lacks practical experience. The agreed meeting point is in a restaurant. When the girl arrives, Martian throws out the first test.
2 men at the counter behind you.
Tall guy, pink shirt, and a guy, fake tan, about 30.
Observing the surroundings at all times is a basic quality of a spy, and Danny passes this test smoothly. Next, Martian asks her to obtain personal information from the man in the pink shirt.
You have 15 minutes.
Danny immediately takes off her jacket and messes up her shirt, then picks up the menu, claiming to be a new chef. She chats with the target under the pretext of surveying customers' opinions on the dishes. In just 3 minutes, she obtains the man's name, job, and address. However, when Danny confidently submits her answer, Martian says she scores 0 because the target's companion has left, yet he remains seated. Martian deduces that the target has taken a liking to Danny and will come over to chat soon.
You're not a field agent, you're undercover. You don't get to jump in and out. We watch, we position, we learn, we vanish. There but not there. Engaging but forgettable. Too far out, you never get what you need. Too close in, you become the target.
Sure enough, as Martian predicted, the man walks over with a glass of wine, smiling. Back at the CIA, Martian is welcomed by his colleagues. However, when he sees a news report, he suddenly becomes restless. He then asks the surveillance officer, who is eating fries, for permission to go to the store to buy milk, offering to bring her a bottle of ketchup. The woman agrees to give him 5 minutes. After getting milk and ketchup from the shelf, Martian secretly buys an old-style mobile phone at the checkout counter. This is his real purpose. Back at the hotel, Martian immediately enters the bathroom and turns the faucet to maximum, pretending to take a shower. Then he inserts the SIM card and battery into the phone and eagerly makes a call. Hearing a familiar woman's voice, Martian finally puts his anxious heart at ease. It turns out that while undercover in Ethiopia, Martian fell in love with a woman named Samia, and they maintained a 6-year relationship. The TV news just reported that the university where Samia works has been bombed, so Martian had to call to confirm her safety. What makes Martian even happier is that Samia has also come to London and is now in the same city as him. Just as Martian is immersed in the sweetness of love, big trouble emerges at the office. The spy coyote who infiltrated Belarus has been arrested, but half an hour ago, he escaped and disappeared. It's speculated that Coyote is either kidnapped due to his exposed identity, or he planned all this to defect. Moreover, he had refused alcohol training, citing quitting drinking as a reason, but now he's been arrested for drunk driving. The minister immediately orders a full search for Coyote and the recall of spies associated with him. Meanwhile, Martian is already driving on his way home from work when he suddenly swerves to shake off the surveillance following him. After turning into an alley, Martian opens the hood and removes the tracker inside. He then arrives at the agreed hotel and meets his long-separated lover. Samia says she's come to London to attend a training course at the Royal College. Martian takes her into the pre-booked room. In fact, Martian hasn't concealed his relationship with Samia from the CIA. After their first intimate encounter, Martian reported it to his contact.
How are you feeling now?
Never better.
Samia is a social anthropologist, and her husband is a cardiac surgeon. Since it doesn't involve police or government officials, the CIA didn't oppose Martian's relationship with her, but Samia seems to be playing with emotions, and Martian, engrossed in love, appears to have not noticed at all. Or has he become a double agent?